Hi, this is Nick Gray from UK Gardening. This morning I thought I'd just run over planting runner beans. I've got these runner beans called Moonlight, and I'm just going to plant them in root trainers. Root trainers are great for planting beans and sweet peas or peas, especially if you're sowing them indoors in the early part of the year, sort of April, May time. This little kit costs around about £10. I was actually bought it as a present. They're just little clam packs. I think they're vacuum moulded or something like that. It's just a simple process of peeling one part apart, or peeling one part away from the rest. And then there's little clips, so they just clip together. And then once you've got them clipped together, they've got a cradle, I guess it's called, almost like just a frame that they just slot into. And you just do that to all of the pots. And you should end up with 8 rows. Just plant the last one in here, and they just clip together and go in this frame. Yeah, as I said, these root trainers, beans in particular, they'll grow really well in here, and when you pot them up, you'll have a really healthy small plant with really strong root growth, and give you the perfect start and mega crops. So I just want to add some sieved garden compost. This is straight out of the compost bin. I actually emptied the compost bin late last year and actually bagged up some of the compost for use early in the year. Just give it a shake, get rid of some of the larger stones and sticks that might have actually just give it a last smooth over, filling any voids. Fill these last couple of pots just with the overflow of the compost. Now all I do next is just poke my fingers in just to compress the soil a little bit. You don't want to firm it down too hard because the roots won't have a chance to actually grow through. So just use a couple of fingers in each little cell and just push the tops down, and then just top up the compost over the top again. Just using this is already sieved, and it's just where it's fallen out the side of the sieve for the riddle. Just these last couple of cells, just smooth it over. Now you just open up the packet. These are, as I said, Moonlight. They're from Unwin's. They're actually a self-pollinating runner bean, which means that if we've got lousy weather or rainy weather and the insects aren't flying, or even if we've got high temperatures where we get fewer pollinating insects, these actually self-pollinate. They're also a stringless runner bean, so when you're eating them you won't actually get any stringy parts. Most of the beans that you can, or most of the runner bean seed varieties that you can buy now are a stringless variety. But this is one that I like. It's a white flowered variety. The flower doesn't seem to make much difference to the actual flavour. As I say, this is Moonlight. And then just push the beans into each cell, one bean per cell, and push it down a couple of centimetres or about an inch. And I'm actually only doing 20 odd plants here. That'll be enough for me in my garden. And then the last 3 rows of cells I'm going to put sweet peas in, but I'm not going to show this on this video. I might show that in a later video. And then just sieve another little bit of compost over the top of them, just to cover them up. Just smooth that out. Now these should only take a few days before you actually start before they start to appear out of the soil, and they'll be ready to plant outside May, June time. I'll just write a marker for them so I know what's there. This is obviously in the 5th cell. You can put the little, well, make sure you give it a good water with a fine rose on your watering can. Put it over the plastic cover and put on it's only windowsill. I'm fortunate enough to have a greenhouse where I'll put them. And just keep an eye on them, make sure they don't dry out too much. Thanks very much for your time. Take care. Bye.